Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. We're diving into the world of chocolate today,
Chocolate.
but not the kind you're probably thinking of. We're going behind the scenes,
Mm.
to see what's happening in the factories with all this new tech and stuff. Actually, a lot of you have been asking us about product recovery
Oh,
systems,
yeah, those are super interesting.
especially for chocolate, specifically the AB6 system.
It really is fascinating stuff. And, the industry is changing so much these days. All the new trends like allergen-free and vegan chocolate, even organic chocolate.
Right. It seems like everyone wants something different.
Yeah, and all that variety puts a lot of pressure on the manufacturers to be flexible.
So, okay, let's imagine we're in a chocolate factory. They're making a batch of, let's say, milk chocolate. Then they get an order for dark chocolate.
Oh, that's where it gets tricky.
What happens next?
Well, traditionally, you'd have to completely stop production, flush out the entire system, to avoid contamination, and all that leftover chocolate just gets stuck in the pipes.
Oh no, all that wasted chocolate?
It's a huge waste. Not just the chocolate itself, but it's also a big hit to their bottom line. And that's exactly where these product recovery systems come in.
And specifically, we're talking about the pigging systems.
Right.
When I hear pigging system, I can't help but picture a literal pig squeezing through the pipes.
I can see why you'd think that.
Maybe not the most appetizing image, but it gets your attention.
Well, it's not quite a real pig.
Okay, good.
But the idea is similar. They use a device they call a pig to push all the leftover chocolate through the pipes so they can recover it and use it again.
So less waste, more chocolate.
Mm.
And probably a much happier accountant. But I'm guessing there's more to it than that. We have the AB6 brochure here, and they talk about some pretty impressive features.
Definitely. What makes the AB6 so special is its pig design. It's actually made of 3 parts, which allows it to move through those tight bends in the pipes without getting stuck.
So it's flexible like a snake.
Exactly. Just smoothly gliding through, pushing out all that leftover chocolate.
I bet that also helps keep maintenance costs down. Less wear and tear on the equipment, right?
Absolutely. The only parts that really wear down are the lip seals on the pig. They're like little squeegees making sure they get every bit of chocolate out.
Wow, so efficient. Now, what about the chocolate solidifying in the pipes? I see the brochure mentions something called jacketed stations.
Oh, those are important. Especially when you're working with different kinds of chocolate, they keep the temperature consistent throughout the whole system, so the chocolate doesn't solidify during the pigging process.
Oh, that makes sense. You don't want chunks of chocolate in your smooth, creamy bar.
Exactly. The AB6 system makes sure everything transitions smoothly between different products, no matter what kind of chocolate you're making. And that brings us to another big advantage, being able to use a single line for multiple products.
Right, I saw that in the brochure. But how does that help with all the changes happening in the chocolate market we were talking about earlier?
Well, think about it. Consumers want more and more variety. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, vegan options, you name it. And manufacturers need to be able to switch between them quickly and efficiently.
So they don't want to have a whole bunch of different lines for each type of chocolate.
Exactly. With the AB6 system, they can use one line for everything. No more messy and time-consuming cleaning processes. It really streamlines the whole production and lets manufacturers be much more responsive to those ever-changing consumer demands. And here's something really interesting. It's not just about speed and efficiency. The AB6 actually plays a key role in something consumers really care about these days: traceability.
Oh yeah, traceability. You mean knowing exactly where a product comes from and how it's made?
Exactly.
From bean to bar, as they say.
Yeah.
But how does a product recovery system help with that?
Well, imagine you're a chocolate maker.
Yeah.
And you get your cocoa beans from a special region, known for its unique flavor. With the AB6 system, you can be sure that every single drop of chocolate from those beans is recovered and kept separate from other batches.
So you don't accidentally mix different beans together.
Right.
You can keep those single origin chocolates pure.
Exactly. And that level of control is so important, not just for the flavor, but also for meeting all those certifications, like organic or fair trade. Consumers want to know what they're buying is the real deal.
Okay, so we've got efficiency, flexibility, and traceability. All huge wins for chocolate manufacturers. But the brochure also mentions a pretty big financial benefit: a faster return on investment.
Yeah, that's where the numbers get really impressive. The initial investment in the AB6 system might seem like a lot, but the savings add up quickly.
Because you're wasting less product.
Exactly. Less wasted product, less money spent on cleaning agents, and way less downtime. Some manufacturers have even seen a return on their investment in just 12 months.
Wow, 12 months. That's amazing. It's like you're getting paid in chocolate.
Well, not quite.
Right, of course.
But you get the idea. The AB6 isn't just a nice little bonus. It's a smart business decision, one that can really make a difference to a company's bottom line.
Okay, so let's say I'm a chocolate manufacturer listening to this. I'm probably already looking up Hyprosis BV's number, but for everyone else, let's do a classic elevator pitch. Imagine you're at a big chocolate industry conference. Someone comes up to you and asks, what is this AB6 system all about? What's your 30-second spiel?
Okay, here goes. The AB6 product recovery system is completely changing the game for chocolate production. It uses this unique pigging system to recover all the leftover product, which means less waste and way more efficiency. You get faster changeovers between products. You can use one line for all your different chocolate varieties. And best of all, you see a return on your investment faster.
I think that would definitely grab some attention at a chocolate conference.
And it's all backed by AB6's dedication to their clients. The brochure even mentions on-site commissioning and operator training. They really want to make sure manufacturers get the most out of their investment.
They're not just selling you a product. They're offering a partnership.
Exactly.
That's a pretty sweet deal.
It is. And for anyone who wants to find out more, we'll be sure to include all the contact details for Hyprosis BV in the show notes.
You know, all this talk about the AB6 system makes you wonder where else this kind of technology could be used.
It's a good point. The whole idea behind pigging systems, efficient product recovery, and reducing waste could be really valuable in other industries too, like food production in general, or pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, maybe even other things.
It's like a ripple effect of innovation, starting with a simple but brilliant concept.
Exactly.
Maybe one of our listeners will be the one to adapt this technology for something totally new. And that would be a delicious innovation. And on that note, we'll wrap up our deep dive into the world of chocolate and product recovery systems. If you want to learn more about the AB6 system, you can visit Hyprosis BV at www.hyprosis.com or email them directly at sales@hyprosis.com.
Until next time, keep exploring.
It's
And
fun.
may your chocolate always be smooth and waste-free. And it really makes you think, about all the places where this could be used.
It does make you think.
Okay, so we were talking about traceability,
Right.
being able to trace where your chocolate comes from.
Exactly, like from bean to bar.
But how does a product recovery system actually help with that?
Well, let's say you're a chocolate maker and you're using these really special cocoa beans from a particular region that's known for its unique flavor.
Okay, I'm with you.
With a system like the AB6, you can make sure that every single drop of chocolate made with those beans is completely recovered and kept separate from any other batches.
Ah, so you don't end up mixing different beans together,
Precisely, you can keep those single origin chocolates completely pure.
which is really important for both the flavor and for meeting all those certifications.
Exactly like organic or fair trade, consumers these days really care about knowing where their food comes from.
They want to know that what they're buying is the real deal.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've talked about efficiency, flexibility, and traceability, all big wins for chocolate makers. But the brochure also mentions a pretty significant financial benefit. Faster return on investment. Oh yeah, that's where it gets really interesting. So the initial cost of installing the AB6 system might seem like a lot, but the savings really start to add up quickly.
I can imagine.
Less wasted product, less money spent on all those cleaning agents, and much less downtime for cleaning.
All of that adds up.
It really
That's
does.
right.
Some manufacturers have even seen a return on their investment in as little as 12 months.
Wow, 12 months. That's incredible. It's like they're getting paid in chocolate.
Well, maybe not literally,
Right, of course.
but you get the idea. The AB6 system isn't just a nice little extra. It's a really smart business decision. It can have a huge impact on a company's bottom line.
So if you're a chocolate manufacturer listening to this, you're probably already on the phone with Hyprosis BV. But for everyone else, let's do a classic elevator pitch. Imagine you're at a chocolate industry conference,
Yeah.
and someone comes up to you and says, what is the AB6 system all about?
Okay, I'm ready.
What's the 30-second spiel?
All right, so the AB6 product recovery system is completely changing how we think about chocolate production. It uses a really unique pigging system to recover all that leftover product, which means you get way less waste and much more efficiency. So you can switch between products faster. Use just one line for all your different chocolates. And the best part, you'll see a return on your investment much faster.
Now that's an elevator pitch that would make anyone's mouth water.
And don't forget about AB6's commitment to supporting their clients. They offer on-site commissioning and operator training. They really want to make sure everyone gets the most out of their investment.
That's more than just selling a product. It's a partnership.
Exactly.
A very sweet partnership, if you ask me.
It is. And for anyone who wants to learn more, we'll be sure to put all the contact information for Hyprosis BV in the show notes.
Thinking about the AB6 system, it really makes you wonder, where else could we use this kind of technology?
That's a great question.
The basic idea, pigging systems.
Efficient product recovery, reducing waste.
There are so many industries where that could be valuable,
I know, right?
like food production in general,
It definitely.
or pharmaceuticals, cosmetics,
Right.
and who knows what else.
It's exciting to think about.
It's like this ripple effect of innovation,
Yeah.
starting with a really simple concept.
Yeah, a simple but brilliant concept.
And who knows, maybe one of our listeners will be the one to take this even further and use it in a whole new way.
I hope so.
That would be amazing. Now, that would be a truly delicious innovation.
Yeah.
It really is amazing. Who would have thought that a pig could revolutionize an entire industry?
I know, it's such a simple idea, but it's so effective.
It really shows you the power of smart engineering, that even small innovations can make a big difference.
Absolutely.
So for our listeners out there, I hope this deep dive has given you a glimpse into the world behind your favorite chocolate bar.
I hope so.
All the incredible technology and innovation that goes into making it.
It's a fascinating process.
And maybe it's even given you some ideas
Yeah.
about how you can apply these principles in your own work.
Yeah, like reducing waste or finding more efficient ways to do things.
Maybe there's a hidden pigging system metaphor just waiting to be discovered in your field.
You never know.
Whatever your takeaway.
Ah,
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of chocolate product recovery system.
me too. It's been fun.
And if you're ready to see how the AB6 system can transform your own chocolate production, don't hesitate to reach out to Hyprosis BV.
They're the experts.
You can find them online at www.hyproses.com or email them directly at sales@hyproses.com.
And that's it for today.
That's a wrap on another deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring.
And keep learning.
And of course, keep enjoying that delicious chocolate chat.